Hi, welcome back to my channel, Cooking with Chef David and Buster. Today we're going to make some nice scallops with a little pureed sweet potato, sauteed spinach and cremini mushrooms, and a lemon-infused butter sauce, other known as Beurre Blanc. Just a fast and easy way and a tasty dish that you can do pretty fast to impress your family or friends or just to have a great dinner. Alright, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to peel our yams. These are the best peelers. Love these things. Alright, so now I have a little chicken stock in the pot. We're gonna chop these up. Put it in the pot. Put chicken stock in there so you got flavor. There you go. We'll put this on the stove and cook it until it gets nice and soft. We have some fresh cremini mushrooms. They're like baby portobellos. Just rinsed them off, nice and clean. We're going to cut them in half. Cut them like that. I always like cremini mushrooms better than button mushrooms or medium mushrooms. They just have a little bit more flavor. There you go. That's our mushrooms. We have beautiful Campari tomato, which I'm going to use for garnish. So we cut both ends off, and then we're going to slowly roll it out. Like that. We're going to cut most of the meat out of it. Try and take it down to the skin. Like that. And then we're just going to julienne it. Just using this for garnish. We'll season it up and we'll use it for garnish for our dish later. Drip of olive oil. Mix it around. Perfect. Alright, so we got a little bit of shallots or onions, diced up, minced up for the sauce. These are our fresh scallops, not fresh in Arizona. Everything's frozen here in Arizona. Anyway, this is our scallops we're using. I have more scallops, but this is what I'm showing for the camera. Anyway, when you get your scallops, you're gonna see that you're gonna get little extra muscle right here. These you just take right off and get rid of it. This becomes real chewy if you leave it on, and you want the perfect scallop. So there you go. Now we're going to season them, and you want your scallops dry for this. So when I get them from the store, I rinse them real good, and then I let them dry in a strainer a little bit. Then I put them in a paper towel to get the rest of the liquid out of them. Then I take a little Old Bay seasoning. Old Bay goes good with any seafood. Then I take this Rufus Teague seasoning. It's really good for this. I season them pretty good. And then we flip it over and season it again. Old Bay. And then our other seasoning. Alright, we're good to go. I'll put a link below for the seasonings I used. Now I'll set this aside and get this ready to cook. You're only going to want to cook the scallops for about 45 seconds on each side. Get a nice sear and then pull it off and let it rest. Otherwise you're going to overcook the scallop and it's going to taste rubbery, and you hate that. You want it to be nice and moist and delicious and not hard like a rubber band. Scallops can be a beautiful dish as long as you cook it right. If you don't cook it right, it can be a terrible dish. People won't like scallops. But if you cook it right, people love scallops. This is our fresh yams diced up. It's cooked nice and soft so you can squeeze it and it breaks apart. Now we're going to put about a tablespoon of brown sugar. Going to do a little splash of heavy cream. We'll add more if we need it looser. So I'm not making this too thick. I want to make this so I can make some nice plates and designs. Now throw it in my Ninja and mix it. This is what you end up with after you get done blending it. The consistency you want. Kind of like baby food. And we're doing that specifically for plate design, making it thin and smooth like that. Now we'll put this aside and make the rest of the stuff. Keep this hot. All right, we're gonna get this started. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of butter in there, a little bit of olive oil. Coat the pan, do our mushrooms. My wife loves mushrooms and spinach. You don't want the pan too hot, you want it just, I got it set on 275 here. Now you're just going to sweat these out a little bit. Water is going to come out of the mushrooms. You don't want to brown them. You always want to constantly stir the mushrooms. You don't want to sit there and brown it. Almost there. See how they're nice and they're not burning, they're not browning. You can just see they're sauteing nicely. Alright, that's about good right there. Now we're going to throw our spinach. We got some organic baby spinach. We're going to throw our spinach in there. Looks like a lot of spinach, but once it wilts down, just keep mixing. And start wilting down. And throw another hand. Looks like a lot of spinach, but like I said, when it wilts down, it should be perfect now. Almost there. And turn it up a little bit higher once you start putting the spinach in. Woo, that's looking so good. Alright, that looks beautiful. We're going to shut her off. Then we're going to hit it with a splash of white wine. And then we're just going to toss it around in that. Perfect. Now, as always, make sure you season properly. This one you're just going to need salt and pepper. Mix it around and you're done. Alright. Alright, clean pan, ready to go. We have the scallops, some butter, some olive oil, I always do butter and olive oil because then it stops butter from burning. Alright, here you go. You want your nice face of the scallop put down first. Press it down. There you go. About 45 seconds, we'll flip it over, and then it'll be done. Now we're going to take these off. Now we're going to use this pan. We're going to throw our shallots or onions into the pan that we chopped up. A little bit of garlic. We're going to hit it with a splash of white wine. We're going to let the white wine cook down a little bit. We'll do some heavy cream. It's probably about a quarter cup. Now we're going to reduce this cream down. And while we're reducing the cream down, we're going to throw a little bit of lemon zest. Give it some flavor. That'll be enough. Now you're going to reduce the cream until you start to see it thicken. It's getting there. We're going to squeeze some fresh lemon juice in it too. Let's see how it's getting thick now. It's starting to get thick. Now we're going to add some butter. Move it around, shut it off. Okay. There you go. Here you have it. Nice little butter sauce using the same pan. Don't forget to season. And if you're on a burner, you want to take it off right away because you don't want it to stay on a hot burner because the butter will just, you don't want the sauce to break. But this induction burner, it gets cool right away. So anyway, there you go. Nice sauce consistency because you can see the spoon. That's the spoon check. If it coats the spoon, your sauce is perfect. There you go, let's plate. All right, first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna take a dab of the sweet potato. Dab there, and a dab there. And we're just going to drag through. Drag through. drag through. Then we're going to take our mushroom mix. We're going to take our scallop. We're going to put it on the end of each one of these. Then we take some of that tomato garnish that we had in there. Then we take a little bit of that butter sauce. There you have it, a beautiful scallop dish with a little lemon beurre blanc, fresh sauteed mushrooms and spinach, Campari Tomato Garnish, sweet potato swooshes, and seared scallops. Awesome. Anyway, we had a great time making this scallop dish for you. I hope you enjoy it. Try it out. Practice makes perfect. And have fun with the plating. Try something new. Make some beautiful artwork out of your food. Impress your friends, family, and have fun. That's what cooking's all about. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Have a great day. Aloha.